I see Robert Ellis and Steve Fontana, as well as Jeff Marino from our Livable City Initiative, talk a little bit about these new programs that we're coming out with today to help businesses have a true, sustainable bounce back, if you will. You'll also hear from our partners. Frank Reynolds is here from Avangrid, Dara Cavell from Beacon Communities, to get a sense for the value of place here in the city. Talk to you a little bit about our 9th Square. And then the small business champions who have been here right throughout. You'll hear from Matt Loader, who'll speak generally for the business community here in the 9th Square. 2 more ribbon cuttings. Andres and Alejandro are here from Arepes, Somo Arepes, and then Ralph and Louise from Bark and Vine. 2 of 47 businesses that opened on a brick and mortar storefront basis here in New Haven right through the pandemic. Congratulations to all of you. Fair to say that these are the businesses that took a chance on themselves through the pandemic, through the times that we're living in, and on New Haven as a place to be. We're going to cover that. The rest of the ground today, opening the first street promenade ready to go here in the city. Outdoor dining, the sense of belonging and sense of place. You'll see it here, and you're going to see it citywide. We've got 51 permits in the pipeline for outdoor dining this year. This is made possible in part from a grant from Avangrid, $20,000 matched by the city to support additional furniture. If you were with us last year, we had some furniture. Now we've got a true place at our Town Green District, made possible with these grant funds, are able to really support restaurants with beautiful ambiance in each of these districts. We also have some posters up for city programs to support storefronts. What we learned through the pandemic and what we will see going forward, how do we make permanent this really wonderful indoor-outdoor experience? Eating outside, having the fresh air, have a healthier storefront environment. We've pivoted some of our programs, the facade improvement program, as well as the commercial leasehold program, to put the customer, our restaurant owner, our retail store, in the middle of the conversation. What can we do to help you in order to improve that indoor-outdoor experience? You saw that a little bit when we went to Howe Street, what the value of that, just a garage door and lifting it up and having a great space that's very seasonal, even in the New England weather. And we're very fortunate we had Karen Patrick-Wynn, the architect, on board, who helped with some of the beautiful graphics and the inspiration that you see here today. Let me close by just reminding our Together New Haven team is on the ground every day. We've included all of the resources up on the Together New Haven website with the new federal programs, shuttered stages, the restaurant program, PPP. The team is available to assist any small business that needs help. 16% of this region's employment base is in hospitality. Bounce back doesn't happen without getting people back to work. We're going to be here to support that right on through. You will hear these stories and more. Let's start with the mayor. We'll go right through the speaking program. Then we'll do 2 ribbon cuttings, okay? Thank you all very much.
Hey, everyone. Morning. Hey. How are you? It's always good to be in events where we're celebrating something, especially in these crazy times. So grateful for the partnership of so many organizations and community members. Mike mentioned so many of them: Market New Haven, Town Green, the Chamber, EDC, and many other organizations. But would you please help me in thanking Mike Piscatelli and his staff, because these folks, they often get frantic emails from me saying, Claire's has the gate up, not allowing people across the sidewalk when we haven't opened the street yet, things I see around the city or complaints I get. And oftentimes they handle the crises while at the same time they're behind the scenes supporting businesses. And I think that they don't get the thanks that they deserve. So I am so grateful, and I know many of our partners are grateful for, Mike, your work and your team's work. It's spring. Well, it's supposed to be spring, but it's still pretty darn cold, right? And it's, to me, a metaphor for where we are as far as the pandemic right now. I just left my office, and looking out the window, there's this line of 40 or 50 people that are waiting to get vaccinated on the New Haven Green. As many folks know, yesterday and today, FEMA is on the New Haven Green with Griffin Hospital vaccinating people. Yesterday, they vaccinated over 800 people, which is incredible, New Haven residents. Today, they'll be vaccinating many, many more. But at the same time, our cases are going up again, right? And so when I think about spring, it gets warmer, it feels like we're getting into the summer, we're getting into finally comfortable weather, but then we have a day like today where it's still a little chilly. We know we're not out of the woods, and it's really important that we stay the course. Everyone, please get vaccinated. It's vital. I'm excited to be here celebrating yet again the closing of Orange Street and supporting the businesses. And I will say that I have not visited Bark and Vine, but I think I can take some credit for helping Somos weather the pandemic throughout the winter. I eat at Somos probably 1 or 2 days a week, to the point where a staff member offered to pick me up lunch the other day, and I said, just tell him to do what the mayor wants, and they got it right. They got it right. So you have really good food here. Trust me, I know. Excited to go and visit Bark and Vine, and grateful for this partnership. So thanks everybody. And Mike, who am I passing over to? United Illuminate? All right. Thank you.
So thank you, Mayor Elicker. Appreciate the opportunity to speak here very briefly this morning. And let me just start by saying I'm a native of Connecticut. I grew up in northern Connecticut, and New Haven has always been known as a destination location for me. It's just always been known for great food, art, theater, entertainment, you name it, New Haven had it. And so I can tell you on behalf of our employees of Southern Connecticut Gas, United Illuminating, as well as Avon Grid, they feel the same way. New Haven is, if they don't live here, they come here certainly to enjoy everything that New Haven has to offer. And that's why we're so proud to support these businesses here this morning with a grant. Our hope, as the mayor just made mention of, is that, I apologize, I'm fogging up here, it helped them to have indoor-outdoor dining experiences as well as indoor-outdoor retail experiences, so folks feel safe about coming back into New Haven and, again, enjoying everything that New Haven has to offer. I'm going to take these off for a second here. I can tell you also that, you know, we recognize these businesses have been hit hard by the pandemic, much harder than many other businesses. And so we recognized that last year. Last year we offered 35 grants to different businesses here in the downtown area. And our hope is, you know, the support we offered last year as well as the support we're offering here this morning will help these businesses not only to, you know, survive the pandemic, but also to thrive as they come out of the pandemic. So I'm really looking forward to partaking in some of these businesses myself. I'm looking forward to folks getting back downtown to New Haven here and enjoying everything that New Haven has to offer. And we're very pleased, again, to offer this support to the city. Thank you.
Okay, thanks. Sorry. Thanks, Justin. Good morning, everybody. I'm Dara Covell. I'm the CEO of Beacon Communities, the very proud owner of this beautiful part of New Haven. As it's wonderful to see so many familiar faces and some new ones. As many of you know, I hail from New Haven. I grew up here. It's a fact I proclaim often and proudly. And so as a result, I couldn't be more excited to be a part of the transformation that we've created here and to be thankful for all of our partners. It has been such an amazing thing to be able to take this property, to invest in it, to improve the building, but then to watch these businesses survive during and in spite of the pandemic. We've opened, I think we have 4 or 5 new businesses during the pandemic that have opened here. Excited to welcome our newest commercial tenants, Bark and Vine, as well as all of our restaurants and long-term owners who have operated here. It's incredibly gratifying. I have something I want to read, though. You don't have to take my word for it. This came in on Facebook just a week ago, and I thought, you know, might as well share some feedback. This is a review here. I've been living at 9th Square for 2 years now, and I couldn't be happier. My 1-bedroom apartment is very spacious with washer-dryer unit, central heat and AC that actually works, and keeps the apartment warm or cool when needed. When I moved in, I had brand new carpet in the bedroom and new flooring in the living area. Despite being centrally located in downtown New Haven, noise levels are never a bother. I have no issue with traffic outside nor with neighbors. It's fairly quiet at all times. The management team is full of great people, starting with Sam, the gentleman who showed me my apartment, all the way down to the maintenance guys. Everyone has been professional and polite since living here. Any issues I've had with the apartment, the maintenance crew is always quick to respond. We also have an app that does many things. Beacon has been making major renovations to the property, which I am pleased with. I've had my walls painted and carpet recently changed, brand new tile floors in the lobby with brand new elevators. Beacon has totally transformed these apartments into one of the top apartments in New Haven. Also, one last thing to mention has been how they've handled these things during COVID. Starting with our property manager, Romulo, down to his whole team, they've kept the place safe for us all. Every morning, I see them cleaning the common areas. All hallways are vacuumed with every part of the team wearing masks. Signs are all over the property asking people to be safe. They have been great during these crazy times. If you are interested in renting in downtown, I highly suggest 9 Square. So that's mainly, I share that to really do a shout out to my team, Romulo, David. I don't know if I have other members of the property team here. They've done an incredible job making people feel welcome. For those of you who don't know, above these wonderful businesses, we have 335 apartments, half of which are deeply affordable to low-income families, and the other half of which are market rate. And that's just an incredible thing to transform this housing stock, to maintain it, to stabilize it, and then to have these amazing businesses operating here. Our partnership with the city is wonderful. I can't express enough how wonderful it's been to work with them with kind of creative and exciting ideas like closing the street. And I know when the weather gets warm, this place is going to be hopping. We're also looking forward to transforming around the corner, State and Chapel. We'll be bringing new housing there and new commercial businesses as well. So I wanted to just say thank you to Justin and the whole economic development team, Mike and the rest of the gang. We look forward to, we will have a ribbon cutting for the housing development probably in June or July, so we hope to welcome you all back then, and the sun will be out, and thanks for letting us be a part of the success. So thanks very much. And next is Mike Harrod.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Alder Carmen Rodriguez, and I'm so excited to be here. Yes, the sun is not shining, but you can feel the energy in the air, that everyone is so excited that we are once again going to be able to be outside enjoying time with our friends and coming down to the city that I love. I moved to New Haven in 1985, and I cannot tell you, this feels like home from day one. So pushing everyone to come out and enjoy our beautiful city, as everyone has mentioned, is so important to us. I too want to thank everyone from economic development to be able to help these businesses at a time when the pandemic hit and we were so uncertain of what was going to happen to so many of the businesses here. So we are so excited. Alder Roth could not join us today, but her and I had been talking since 3 o'clock this morning. That's how much excitement we had. And we want to thank everyone for being able to have the street closures. The closing of the streets is going to enhance the ability for folks to come down here, park and walk around the city and enjoy our city. We look forward to having the vibrancy that the businesses all need so that they can thrive and continue to prosper and build our city. So again, we encourage everyone in New Haven, from wherever you are, Westville, the Hill, down to East Shore, come on down. There's a lot to enjoy this summer in New Haven over here regarding movies, regarding dining. So come on down, bring some folks. I look forward to seeing everyone down here, and so does Alder Roth. Thank you so much for your time.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Ginny Kozlowski. I'm the CEO of the Economic Development Corporation of New Haven, and this is my neighborhood. My office is located at 28 Orange Street, and Beacon Communities is my landlord. And the letter that Dara read is absolutely true. They are wonderful, wonderful landlords. What I want to remind everybody today about our economy is that 94% of all businesses in our economy are small businesses. And the folks here on the Orange Street Promenade have stuck with it from day one of the pandemic and are here today even better, even stronger, and we have more people moving in. So what I ask all of you to do after we finish the press conference, go and visit all these tenants. They're ready, willing, and I can't wait to serve you as a customer. So thank you, Mayor Elicker, and to Mike Piscatelli. We don't want his head to get too swelled, but he does a great job every day, and thank you for coming out today.
Hi, my name is Mike Harris, and I'm the director of the New Haven Innovation Collaborative. And our role in this is mainly as a cheerleader in bringing state resources to the teams that are working here on the ground and that really deserve the thanks for their vision and work. The Innovation Places program was put together in 2016 by the state legislature, with a lot of leadership from State Senator Martin Looney and the rest of our New Haven delegation. And the thesis was that if you build concentrations of talent and economic activity, that fosters additional growth and access to entrepreneurship and the new ideas that drive our economy. And I think that this street is a testament to the idea that if you build space for people, they will fill it with life and community and activity. Over the course of this last year, we've seen pop-up music, we've seen art shows for Black artists that Art Spaces has thrown here. And so the Innovation Places resources that have gone into the murals that we see surrounding 5 different murals within a block of here, the entrepreneurship programs that have spun out 2 businesses with storefronts less than 2 blocks from here, and programs like Make Haven, State House, and Known Entrepreneurs at Known Co-working are filling this space with economic vibrancy and people that have a passion both for New Haven and for the community that they're trying to invest in. So this last year, with sponsorship from UI, we were able to support the expansion of the work that the Town Green has been doing in taking the Terrace program that's been really successful here and hiring a Black-owned carpentry firm from Hamden to build those terraces to spread throughout the city as an expansion of the city's outdoor licensing program for seating. We put these terraces on Grand Avenue and in each neighborhood. So as we see the success that comes from investing in public spaces as an economic development strategy, we can think about how can we take this and build on it to see every neighborhood gain access to these types of spaces that can support local businesses. So a real kudos to the entire team, to the investment that Beacon's been bringing to this community, to the city's partnership to support and give space for businesses struggling to come out of the pandemic strong. So thank you all for being here to celebrate this. Thanks again to the Innovation Places program. And my thanks for being able to just be part of getting resources to these teams. Thank you so much.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Wynn Davis. I'm the director of the Town Green Special Services District, which we are in right now. We represent over 300 property owners in downtown New Haven, and we sort of sit at the nexus of the business community, as well as the downtown community and our local government here. And it is our pleasure and honor to partner with the neighborhood and the city, as well as the Innovation Collaborative and the Economic Development Corporation, and all of our other partners to bring you this promenade. I just want to take a quick second to thank the downtown ambassadors who made all of this possible in the last 48 hours. This street was open 48 hours ago, and the ambassadors and Matthew Griswold and Terrence McIntosh from our team, as well as Joe Ellis, really brought this space to life. So thank you to the team in making this happen in record time. And it needed to happen because it's getting warmer and people want to get out. And just like Ginny, I do encourage everybody to come and support these wonderful businesses. This is a truly innovative neighborhood. And I think that Bark and Vine and Somos are wonderful examples of the innovation and growth that is occurring here, not just in the Ninth Square, but in New Haven, generally speaking. And so I would be remiss if I didn't thank our alders and Mayor Elicker for your leadership. Thank you very much bringing us through this very tough year. I would also like to thank Robert Ellis and Kathleen for your amazing work on all of this permitting for all of our restaurants and making it better and quicker for them to do business out in the public. So with that, I would turn the program over and just say, please come on down to the Ninth Square and enjoy it. It is open for business as well as all of the outdoor dining, and we will be opening the College Street Promenade in just next week. So it's going to be very, very similar to this, and we can all celebrate lots of outdoor dining and fun experiences in downtown New Haven. So thank you all very, very much.
Hey everybody, I'm Matt. I am one of the owners of Elm City Games, and I was asked to speak about what it's like to be part of the business community here. And much like everybody else, I could stand here and say thanks for a very long time to the long list of people that have helped make this possible, but I do want to call out Beacon in particular. You hear so many stories about landlords throwing people out, being unsupportive, just saying, give me my money, and Beacon has been nothing short of amazing in terms of supporting us as local businesses and helping us to stay here and keep everything vibrant and going. But what really strikes me the most about this giant list is how much community there is, how involved everyone is, how engaged everyone has been. It's really exciting for me to be a part of a city and a community and a neighborhood where that idea of community really means something. When we were talking about closing this block, but everything else around being businesses in the city, from the mayor's office down to the downtown ambassadors to other fellow business owners in the 9 Square Merchants Association, we really all work together. It's so exciting. Everyone talks to each other, supports each other. Somebody has a great idea and everyone's first response is, great, how can we help? And it is just so exciting to be able to be a part of that here. And we are really, really excited for all of you to come hang out this summer. Thank you.
So one of the real joys of doing an event like this and why we're so appreciative that you stay with us for the entire event is to celebrate our small business leaders in the community. So we're going to walk over and meet the folks over at Somos and get a sense for the Arepas and what they do here in the 9th Square, and then we'll do Bark and Vine. Thank you all for coming out today.